The cathedral, visited by 13 million people a year, took almost 2 centuries to build, starting in 1163. Today, flames brought it down, much of it down in hours, including 2/3 of the roof. The entire island Notre Dame sits on has been evacuated. At least one firefighter suffered serious injuries after flames toppled the steeple. French President Macron said, "Part of us is burning."
Sirens and shock swept through the heart of the French capital. Smoke billowing from Notre Dame Cathedral could be seen across the city as the great spire of one of the world's most recognizable landmarks went up in flames. The blaze spread up the steeple, seemingly untouched by the fire hoses working below. 400 firefighters battled flames more than 200 feet above ground. As crowds gathered on the sidewalk, the iconic spire collapsed inside the cathedral. Over the hours, one of the most visited sites in Paris was reduced to a charred skeleton.
Good stuff. What up, what up? Bang, bang. It's iCkEdMeL. The Cathedral of Notre Dame went up today in Paris. Went up in smoke and flames and all that good stuff. Not good stuff, not good thing. But it was, construction began in 1163. It was completed in 1345. This is like a historical monument of France, building, whatever you want to call it. It's been around for almost 800, close to 900 years. There was no fatalities, which is nice. I'm happy about that. There was one firefighter that was like injured, and I spoke to 3 people today about this. 2 people called me and they told me, and I was kind of like, honestly, I was kind of like, I didn't know too much about it. I didn't really care for this. The interesting thing, though, I will say this is considered Holy Week, right? You got Good Friday, you have Easter Sunday. It's ironic that this place goes up in smoke and burns, right, on the Holy Week. Now, it says here Notre Dame is not a parish church, meaning that it does not have a regular body of worshipers who belong to the church, but it is still the home of Parish Archbishop Michael blah 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 blah, and it draws Catholics for Vespers and evening prayers. Every year during the Holy Week, Notre Dame unveils some of the most coveted relics in Christendom. Just a little bit of the history that's cited here by CBSNews.com. It says Notre Dame was constructed in 1163 during the reign of King Louis VII. It was completed in 1345. The cathedral is a UNESCO, whatever that means, World Heritage Site, a worldwide Parisian icon, and the location of some of the most important moments of history in France. Henry VI of England was crowned inside the cathedral in 1431, and Napoleon Bonaparte was crowned Emperor of France inside the cathedral of 1804. The cathedral receives nearly 13 million people or visitors a year. Yada, yada, yada. Paintings, works of art, priceless stuff, all burned down to the ground. Now, they haven't found out the source of the fire. People are speculating that it's because it was undergoing this like reconstruction, renovations and stuff, because the place was cracking. It was kind of in danger of falling apart. So they needed to fix this place up. It says years of rain, snow, and pollution have eroded the flying buttress that propped the cathedral up. The other speculation that I read online too a little bit, people were thinking that maybe this was something of foul play. They said that some churches over there have been under attack, some of the Catholic churches. So I'm not sure what it is. My only thought on this is just it's really ironic. It's very interesting. Maybe it's conspiratorial, but it's quite interesting because the Catholic Church has been suffering for a long time with this epidemic of priests and children, and it's come to like an all-time boiling point. And I honestly think that all the popes are trash. This guy in there now, he's trash. All they do is talk, and they never do anything. They don't do any action. It's been going on for years. In fact, they've been covering it up. So it's quite interesting that this place crumbles down to the ground, and it just burns. Burns, man.